having fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the LSU Tigers and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Restate the stage now again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Tommy Rowe on the sideline.
A down year for Shane Beamer and the Gamecocks, but they have Lenora Sellers back, and they made some noise in the transfer portal. Fans are expecting a resurgent Gamecock squad stepping onto the field at Williams-Brice Stadium this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Gamecocks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Barry. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Tigers' offense will be first on the attack. Now we say hello to Caden Durham. He put up numbers, more than 200 yards and a couple of scores in their victory last time out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Finds a little space. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Makes the catch. It's Green. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. That'll pay off big time in late in the season. What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw. It's Clement. Oh, they're after him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Which is Hugh.
I gotta step up.
Up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he's lobbed to lock them up close to their goal line. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Gamecocks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. A matchup we'll be watching, and this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this.
Turning it on! Oh, he got loose! And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, it's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man, everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, chew up yards, getting a big play down the field.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Here's Sellers to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that.
Sellers from the gun on third down. Rushes on him. Fires on the run. He's got it right down the field.
What in the world? Stay with your man, bro.
On that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open down the field. He'll take it.
Pulls it in. It's Hunt. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams
got a little grass, and he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Gets the back moving. Sellers gets it to the back. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Reads it, fires complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a 1st down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation.
Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Berry. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Looking to scramble. Working that left side. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. So they come to the line.
You fucking throw.
Going to give him a different look. Back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. And those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They feed him again. Knocked off his feet.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And as he throws, finds his big tight end. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's caught. It's Hall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. They've got a first down here to open the period. The run inside. It's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on his line.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening, to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Throwing, Sellers. Starting to feel a little pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Swings it out to the flat. Could not make his way to the corner.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed. He wheels himself to run with him. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. He'll try to do it himself. And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it. 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Tackle brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC Championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up. And you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality and the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice, baby D.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Got it behind the line. It's Berry. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Under fire. Got the back over the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Oh, the quarterback. He had his hands in the air after throwing that one. He thought that was a sixer, but his guy dropped it.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Stopped short of the 1st down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. Absolutely perfect. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's Sellers to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Makes a man miss. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Defensive holding an automatic 1st down for this offense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. And what are they cooking up on 2nd and short? 3 receivers lined up to the left. Finds his man. It's Harbor. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. Wide open downfield. He stopped right at the 50-yard. They'll move the chains. It's 1st down. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the up.
He's taking the shot. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This guy is so comfortable in zone coverage. They're playing cover 2, and he's just back there roaming around in the middle of the field. He's so confident in his speed to break on the ball. As soon as he saw where the QB was trying to go with it, he put his heel in the ground, accelerated, and made the pick.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get... Safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB to get the safety.
They'll send the back in motion. Sellers makes the catch. It's Harbor. He gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
To the air, it's Sellers. He's got his man. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Gamecocks will call on their punt team, and he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Way back close to his end zone as he makes the catch. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Looking to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. No huddle, offense to the line.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. To the air, it's Levin. Blasted as he lets it go. And he tried to put the touch on it, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The offense changing the play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete on the right side. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning 2. That was beautiful.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the Navy Midshipmen. And it's the Owls coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the South Carolina head coach coming out of the locker room. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bolden. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Gets away. Looking long. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Looking to throw, it's Levin. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there versus 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. With the catch, it's Thomas.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Off play action on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. LSU right back to the line.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle. Back on the line. Make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive. Instead, they're looking at a 3rd down. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got his man. Runs through a man. He might have some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
Man, fine Find your weapons. Nice job on the quarterback. Find the running back. Field, he catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Hold and fire complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Takes the handoff. It's McAllister.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Catch in the middle. It's Tuggle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Sellers from the gun on third down. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They've got him then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here's Durham one more time. Got enough for the first. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Levin. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Fires to the right. He's got it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up. The offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running inside. It's McAllister. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Sellers. Got it in the middle. It's Hunt. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 of yards. Catch and run. And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's McAllister. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Quarterback empties his backfield. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. It doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
He makes the grab for the 2 and ties the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. That's caught. It's Green. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Back to pass. It's Levin. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and 7. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped.
What is you doing, 61? Wide open.
On the 28. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, South Carolina. They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, the quarterback does a great job of this decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. The run inside. It's Berry. Got enough for the 1st. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. The defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, they're going to have time to throw.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing the ball to holes, nowhere.
Looking for a man, it's Levin. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Tigers want to move quickly. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Sends it back in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. It's Durham. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's open on the right. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out fast. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. LSU quick to the line. Looking to pass. It's Levin. Complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that. 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense back.
And he breaks the Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The Tigers are back on top.
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kick. And he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Here's Sellers to throw. It's complete to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
They get a big completion there, and I know there's a sense of urgency. This is a 2-minute drill, but there is still time on the clock. This quarterback understands how to manipulate that and work that. Will be clock.
Snags it, and he's open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Could not make his way to the corner. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Got it. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Gamecocks with a response and a touchdown of their own.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the LSU sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Here comes the heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.